The chemistry itself have a great value in any of the technology, any of the sustainability for human being. Here, one of the concept of acids and bases that is to be discussed today. What are the acids and what are the bases, and what theories are involved in defining acids and bases. Various scientists have done lots of work, and Arrhenius, one of the great scientists, and the Bronsted and Lowry, they also gave the concept of the acids and bases. Further, since the last 3 or 4 decades ago, the Pearson gives one of the new concept, and that is hard, soft, acid, and base concept. So this concept was given by the Pearson. So the question is there, why this concept appears. The main thing, whatever we have to see the earth composition, and then can be correlates with the periodic table. The periodic table concerned with the different elements and their arrangement from group 1, group 18, from the top to bottom. And whereas the periods arranged in from left to right. So we think that particular uh, various elements and their existence on the earth. Earth have the different compounds in the form of the minerals and ores, which are stable compounds. We have to see the copper, one of the transition metal elements, and this is present in copper sulfide. The calcium on the earth in the form of calcium oxide and calcium carbonate. So we see why calcium carbonate and why calcium oxide is there on the earth. Why not calcium is there? So inorganic part, whatever the acid and bases. So how we can say that which one is the acid and which is the base, and out of those acid and bases, which is the stronger, which is hard, which is strong, which is weak, so which is soft, whatever the human nature. If suppose someone is hard towards the other human, so that is the hard, uh, as well as in case of the water, hard hardness of water, that is also related with that. So we can say acids, the simple concept. Whatever acids are such compounds. All of you know about the well-known different acids, the well-known hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid, H2SO4, HCl, then other nitric acid, phosphoric acid, the boric acid, different acids, boric acid, phosphoric acid, hydrochloric acid, hydrobromic acid, sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid also sulfurous acid or sulfuric acid. So different examples are there. One thing is there, we can say the example of the table salt. Table salt itself is the sodium chloride. So sodium chloride on the hydrolysis gives the sodium hydroxide and hydrochloric acid. So hydrochloric acid and sodium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide is base and hydrochloric acid is acid. So both, whatever the reverse reaction, and one the table salt, which is well known to us and we are using, and the food items, different foods which are get the taste with the help of the with use of the table salt. So table salt, the compound sodium chloride. So sodium chloride when undergo the process of the hydrolysis of NaCl. So NaCl plus H2O that gives the sodium hydroxide and hydrochloric acid. So that is the hydrolysis of salt. So sodium chloride gives this one, but the question is that why NaOH and why HCl both are the stronger acid and base. But now the question is there that particular one more thing is there, and in a solution, hydrochloric acid gives hydrogen cation. So this is also one of the concept. What are who how we say that which one is the acid? Citric acid, whatever number of tartric acid, those are present in nature. Tartric acid, the turmeric, citric acid from lemon family. So the question is there: what is the game? What is the plan? How they react with each other, and what products are formed? So definitely, whatever the developments and whatever the scientific methods are going on and different reactions were there. The well-known reaction, whatever we have, also the complex formation. In case of the complex formation, the reaction that is like a hard acid and hard bases, soft acid and soft bases. This is the HSCB concept. HSCB concept, this was given by the Pearson, and this is about 40 years ago. And that was the only, at that moment, that was the qualitative, but later on, this gives a quantitative aspect also. So we have to come, which are, who are the acids and which are the bases. Okay, let's continue for that. And for this purpose, we have to see, uh, let's wait that I'm giving the concept of this. So, hard, soft, acid, base concept. This is, before that, we have to come. What are the acids? Acids and bases. So, which are the acids and which are the bases? These are the simple process, and those are given by earlier the development of various uh, additions, various concepts were given by various scientists. So here, what are the acids and base? So earlier, the Arrhenius gives the concept of the acid and base, and he given the theory, Arrhenius theory, and that clearly indicates that hydrogen cations, those gives in a solution. The question is, whatever the acids may be liquid, acids may be gases, acid may be solid, citric acid, the example is in the solid, hydrochloric acid, that is the in liquid form. Certain hydrogen chloride may be a gaseous form, but that is also exergic. So, Arrhenius given the concept that acids give hydrogen ion concentration in a solution. So this concept was very beginning, Arrhenius concept, and bases are then further hydroxyl ion. So I have given the example of sodium chloride, and sodium chloride on the hydrolysis then gives the NaOH, and the hydrochloric acid. For example, in case of the acetic acid, CH3COOH. So that on the ionization, this definitely this gives the hydrogen cation. So that's we have the concept of RNase is follow. In case of the sulfuric acid, H2SO4, two hydrogen cations are produced by sulfuric acid. So therefore, sulfuric acid is an example of the acid, and that is the areneous acid. So areneous basic sodium hydroxide. What we have, for example, calcium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, sodium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide is also the example of the base. Potassium hydroxide is also the example of the base. So we say uh, acids in a solution, not in the contrary in solid state or whatever, not there. The condition is they gives hydrogen cation in a solution and those called the acid. This is from the Arrhenius concept. This was from the Arrhenius concept. So Arrhenius concept about the acid and bases, but that hydrogen cations are given by the different acids, whereas the bases are those gives hydroxyl anion. Here, one more thing is there, the equilibrium, chemical equilibrium will be set up. So therefore, the chemical equilibrium concept is also included in this particular case. So weak acid, strong acid, how though can be defined? That will be then the reaction of a weak acid with a strong base. For example, sodium hydroxide reacts with the acetic acid. So acetic acid is weak acid, so sodium acetate will be formed. Number of in the pharmaceuticals, in the drugs, the reaction, the what we can say in our body, the medication system, the various drugs which we are using, those are in the form of the respective salts. So salt of anything, whatever the ascorbic acid. So salt of that, sodium, salt of whatever I have discussed the acetic acid and sodium hydroxide. Sodium acetate will be there. So those salts, whatever the concept of the RNAs gives very clearly indication that in our body when we are using the different drugs, different medicines, and those are in the form of the salt. So salt is the combination of acid and base. So what happened? The salt, uh, various medicines, number of medicines, very complicated drugs, very complicated medicines, which are also in the form of the salt. So here salt undergo the process of the hydrolysis and then gives us the acid and bases. So the now question is there, Arrhenius concept is valid for number of solutions. Whatever the solution condition is there, then we can say the hydrolysis of salt that produce the acid and bases. Now the question is there, if suppose we have the sodium acetate and sodium acetate is dissolved and another side sodium chloride is there. So sodium chloride and sodium acetate both salts are differ. Why they differ? Because sodium chloride gives strong base and strong acid. So it is very complicated. And whereas the sodium acetate, this is also the salt. So weak acid, so here the weak and strong acids can be correlated with the ionization. Here also the inclusion of ionization of the salts, of acids, of bases. So more of hydrogen ion cations are given by the more ionized acids. So acetic acid is weak acid, whereas hydrochloric acid is a strong acid. So therefore, we have the other concepts, chemical equilibrium, ionic equilibrium, the ionization process. Then we have to come towards the fundamental of the chemistry, that is the ionic bond. And ionic bond, then we have to see the ions, cations, anions. So that is the concept. Whole periodic table, hydrogen cation, the chlorine anion, hydrochloric acid. So the question is there, wow, this is a very complexity and very vast application of acids and base. Even in our body, we are taking the medicines in the form of the salt. So what they do in the our body? So acids and bases are the very uh, complicated issue in our body also, because we can see it is also concerned in our body what type of acidity. We know about the acidity in our body. So how this can, the for example, carbon dioxide. So carbon dioxide with the help of the H2O, the carbonic acid, H2CO3 is formed. So one thing more, how we can say that particular is acid base. And this was very old concern, that was the litmus paper. So with the help of whatever the RNA's concept is related with the hydrogen cation and hydroxyl anion, hydrogen cation is given, hydroxyl anion are given. So hydroxyl, calcium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, hydrogen hydrochloric acid, nitric acid, HNO3, acetic acid, CH3COOH, that is carboxylic acid, inorganic, that particular issue is also concerned. Carboxylic acid, formic acid, acetic acid, propionic acid, carboxylic acid. Various carboxylic acids are there. So we have there, what earlier was the use of the litmus paper. Litmus paper itself indicates that the color change in the litmus paper. If suppose the litmus paper turned into the reddish, those are the acids. If suppose the litmus paper is turned blue, those are the basic. So now here later on the concept of the pH parameters are also given. pH meters are there. So with the help of pH paper, we can find out that which one is stronger, which is the weaker, strong acid, which is weak acid. So and their concentration also depends. So ionization, the chemical equilibrium, then we have the RNA's concept and the pH paper. So therefore, that they can distinguish into the what are the pH values. pH values, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 7, the neutral. 7 above are the basic. So would be that was the RNA's concept. Later on, something the problems appears, and then Bronsted Lodi has given the conjugation, acid-base conjugate. So acid reacts with the base, then they form the another acids and base, the conjugation, the combination form. So, in a chemical reaction, in chemical equilibrium, for example, one of H2O combined with another of H2O, and this gives us 3O hydroxide and H positive. So that concept, the conjugation concept, was given by Bronsted Lowry. But whatever the developments in the inorganic chemistry and all of you know about the chemical bonding. And in case of the chemical bonding, we have the ionic bonds, the covalent bond, and coordinate bond. Three different types of chemical bonds. Ionic bond, what we have discussed, the sodium chloride, okay? Then the covalent bonds, in case of the organic compounds, for example, acetic acid have the covalent bond. So the question is there, what about the coordinate bond? The third type of chemical bonding, and that chemical bonding is of the coordination. So coordinate compounds. Uh, what things are there? The basic concept of the coordinate, and that one is the electron pair concept. So I think there are, when we, the simple thing, the coordinate bond here, acceptor and donors are there. All of you know about what is the meaning of the donor, who donate. For example, blood donate. So in that particular case, blood is donated. So blood is donated. So that is the blood donor. And who is the acceptor? Is the blood acceptor. Whatever, that is the issue of the blood. So blood donor and blood acceptor, here the concept of the Lewis acid base concept, and that was given the great chemist, the Lewis. And Lewis had given the concept that electron pair donor, and electron pair acceptor, they form a coordinate bond. Coordinate bond, and like a covalent bonding, but in that particular case, the difference between the covalent bonding and coordinate bonding is that in case of the covalent bonding, electrons are shared, but in coordinate bond, electron pair from one to another. But what is the concept behind that? Why electron pair is donated? Blood donor and blood acceptor. Who needs the blood? Is the question. And who donate the blood? So blood donor and blood acceptor. So here in the chemical theory, in the chemical bonding, the concept of electron pair. So well known example is the ammonia. In case of NH3, all of you are well known about the chemical bonding, where the different concepts are given, and most one the hybridization process, and that is the electron pair, uh, ammonia, ammonia molecule, NH3. One thing. So NH3 ammonia, where octet is complete. What about the octet? All of you know about the octet. Outer shell, 8 electrons are there. So this concept is called the octet rule. So in case of the ammonia, when we have to see Lewis dot formula, the Lewis dot structure in case of the ammonia, so 8 electrons are there in outermost of the nitrogen. What are those? Nitrogen, 1s2, 2s2, and then 23. So 5 electrons. So here the nitrogen, the 7 electrons are there. 1s2, 2s2, 2 3. So what happened? The nitrogen undergo the process of the hybridization, sp3 hybridization, and one lone pair electron remain. So that particular lone pair electron is there, and so the ammonia is the electron rich electron pair. So that electron pair can be donated to deficient compounds, that is the boron trifluoride. So in case of the BF3, so here the concept of Lewis acid concepts are given. So later on, This is the basic of what we have, the acid and basic. Here we have the some of the example and whatever the well-known the toothpaste, whatever there may be other container and the what is the toothpaste, whether this is acid or base. So how we can identify? So here the battery whatever. So battery contains which type of, whether that is the acid, then the lemon. Here some one more thing is the fruit drink, and then is the tomato. So tomato is acid or base. How we can say the lemon juice, the whatever that in that particular case. So here the dry battery is there. So is there possible dry battery is whether acid or base? In case of the toothpaste, whatever, there is the baking soda. The question is there. This is one of the great concern in our life because we all uses the baking powder, baking soda. What is the, all of you know about the soda, baking soda? Baking powder is different from the baking soda, and here the washing soda. So washing soda is the sodium carbonate, and baking soda, bake. We got the certain foods which are baked, then sodium bicarbonate. Sodium bicarbonate, whatever the baking powders are different, but here I am talking about the soda. Soda, Na2CO3, sodium carbonate. This is the washing soda, and sodium bicarbonate is the baking soda. So baking soda we are using in different food items for the processing of the food. So if sodium bicarbonate is dissolved in water, so what will be there? Whether there the may acidic or the alkaline. So whether that can be, we can see whether that is acidic or, so this depends. Sodium carbonate, in case of the sodium carbonate, what will be the solution become, solution may be either acid or base. So naturally, for example, in case of the tamarind, the tartric acid that is present, the citric acid that is present uh, in case of the lemon family, whatever the this is, then other fruits which are uh, what more thing is there? Common sense. Who are the acids? So the taste is sour. And which are the bases? Alkalis. Slippery materials are the bases. And the souring in taste, acid. So acids and bases. This can be distinguished whatever those. But here the question was there, and that question relates the hydrolysis of sodium bicarbonate, hydrolysis of sodium carbonate. What will be the product? All of you are well known about the carbonic acid, that is the H2SO3, that is formed by carbon dioxide plus water. So, different various. We have to see the whatever the toilet cleaners, so the facial creams, whether those are acidic or alkaline. All of you are well known about the water. So water is acidic or alkaline, that can be measured with the help of the litmus paper and the pH paper. So we can give answer. So this is very uh, big area. That acidity, acid and bases, the salt, the hydrolysis, acid plus base form the salt plus water. So that is the neutralization reaction. So how they neutralize with each other. So this is the great concern in our health issue, our body, because acid and bases can be react with each other. So let's say we have these are the various now we have already given about the Lewis concept of acid and bases involves the covalent interaction to form a covalent bond. I have earlier we discussed about the coordinate bond, and this I have earlier discussed the coordination bond and covalent bond. Both are the electron pair sharing, and I have given the example also the ammonia, NH3 and BF3 boron trifluoride. So in case of the boron, where the boron having the 5 electrons and outermost only 3 electrons, so 3 electron of boron form 3 bond with fluorine, and they get 1 electron from one boron, and then 3 electrons, and those 3 electrons from the fluorine, and that form the boron trifluoride. So, but the question is there in case of the BF3, only 6 electrons are there in the formation of the outer shell. So, an acid, according to Lewis concept, an electron pair acceptor, an electron pair donor. So, NS3 that have the octet is complete, but that can donate 1 electron pair. So here the Lewis acid have the electron pair acceptor. So there are number of examples which are electron deficient. This can be correlated with the example of the blood donor and blood acceptor. So who needs the blood? The deficient. So here electron deficient compound and electron rich compound, two things are there. For example, anion. So anion having the electron rich cations. So cations having the electron deficient. One electron is so that is also the nucleophile and electrophile. But we can say that particular concept in the organic chemical reaction. So here the Lewis concept was given, and this concept says an acids and electron pair vector. So later on the HSAB concept was given, and this is called hard and soft acid and basic concept. Why this occurs? We can see that when different reactions are there, complex reactions are there. For example, various complex compounds. So in case of the various complex compounds, the reaction ligands, okay, ligands where the electron pair is more amount. For example, in case of the water, it is a ligand, as well as ammonia, NH3, where electron pair is there. In case of the water, 2 electron pairs are there. So these 2 electron pairs can be donated. So now the question is there, who is the hard? Here the concept, Arrhenius concept was the H positive, and there was the strong acid and strong base, strong weak acid and weak base. That concept was given by the that was with the Arrhenius. The second one, Bronsted Lowry, they gives the concept of the conjugation. What about that is the conjugation? Conjugation that is in the whatever the conjugate. So we can say all about this. So later then the complexity, complex compounds are formed. For example, if we have the blood, okay, So blood is one of the complex compounds are there. Iron, the major transition metal cation. Iron deficiency for ourselves. So how this is the complex compound is formed, that is the hemoglobin. Iron centrally plays the complexity in the hemoglobin. So this such as a number of complex compounds may be there in our body, different transition metals, different transition metal combine with different ligands, because human being, the body itself is a very complicated machine. So how the chemical reactions occur inside the body, I have given the example of the hemoglobin. Hemoglobin, and there may be in the bones the calcium phosphate, one of the ingredients. So overall, the phosphoric acid, the calcium, how they form the calcium phosphate, how hemoglobin is there, because of the iron and heme, very complicated structure of the heme, nitrogen and oxygen. All of you well known about the ethylene diamine is the complex form. So ligands form a complex compound. So here hard acid combined with the hard base. Better, better bonding, complexity, bonding between the um, uh, uh, different elements. With, for example, potassium ferrocyanide, potassium ferricyanide. So iron plus two, iron plus three. So here the different ligands are there. So HSAB concept itself explains that hard acids can form a strong bond with hard base. And what are those hard acid and base? That was given by the Lewis concept. Electron deficient, electron rich, electron acceptors and electron donor. So who has the more of electron and who has the deficiency in so those concepts. So here hard acid combine more better way. The more better way they can combine. So here the stronger bond will be there. And whereas in case of the soft acid, so soft acids are which are the softness, whatever that can be explained. So here this concept was given the peers. Let's continue for the next. Here this was whatever we have, I have earlier discussed about the earth structure. So this we can say the Goldsmith given the geochemical ore classification, and that was confused. That why confused? The nickel, zinc, the transition metal ions. So in case of the nickel, zinc, and copper ores are found on the earth in the stable form. They are sulfides. Why they are in the form of sulfides? I have question starting in starting way where I have given why copper form the sulfides. Copper combined. This means why there the bonding. That is the HSAB concept. So hard acid and hard bases to form each other strong bond, and whereas that the weak combined with the weak and hard combined with the weak. That is the category. Whatever, if suppose we have the human category, the rich men, rich people with the rich people, and poor people with poor people. So this is the concept. So here the question was there: why nickel, zinc, and copper ores are exclusively found in the sulfide, And while aluminium and calcium, whatever I have, aluminium oxide, the clay is black clay, aluminium oxide and silicon oxide. So why the calcium, the well-known ore, that is the calcium carbonate. What is the calcium carbonate? Well, what do we have? Calcium carbonate is which? Calcium carbonate is, what about the common name of calcium carbonate? This is what we have. All of you are well known about the calcium carbonate. This is used limestone, the name itself, marble, calcium carbonate, one of the raw material used in the cement industry, cement manufacturing, and whereas the aluminum oxide, this is so why this concept when the theory was given by the Pearson, providing all other factors being equal, soft acid react faster and form stronger weight. Soft. The people poor, rich. The combination rich country, poor country. So that is the basic concept, stronger bond with the soft bases, whereas hard acid react faster and form a stronger bond. So this is called HSAB concept. So here some other factors are also important. Soft acid, soft bases. They because they why they compound. This is one of the example. And here because of the some basic fundamentals, and those are the polarizability, high polarizability, the similarity. Rich people, rich people. Rich country, developed country. For example, in the Europe, the developed country. Strong bonding. What happened? In case of the African countries, poor countries have the more stronger bonding with the poor. So here, high polarizability in both, that can be nature, a low positive charge, diffuse donor orbital. These are the whatever the soft acids and easily oxidized. So the similar here, whatever the hard and intermediate and soft are given. So here, in case of the orange color, we get those are the hard and intermediate and then the soft. So I think hard and soft. So, um, so this is all about why the hard acid and soft acid concept was given, and that was clearly indicates uh, that this one is because of the development in the chemistry, acids and bases, various systems, various advanced technology in our uh, developed and their products. So products will help and the stronger bonding, the weaker bonding. So same to same means hard acid and hard acid. They have the stronger bonds, and soft acid and soft acid have the this is hard, soft acid and bases. So this is all around that whatever we have rich value of acid and bases, and those are also important in our body. So that's it about many of the questions. So this one is all about, and we can say the food items. The food items are also related to various food items are also uh, they are acidic or the alkaline in nature, and various salts, whatever the salt hydrolysis. So that in case of the acid-base reactions, the basic concept of chemistry are involved. Fundamentally, electronic configuration, the covalent, the covalency, outermost electrons. One thing, the chemical bonding, ionic, covalent, and coordinate bond. This is the other concept. Then the hybridization. So chemical theory, all those are uh, correlated in the acid-base concepts. Whatever we are taking certain foods, so in case of the foods also correlates, the foods are also correlated with the acid and bases. For example, citrus food, what is acidity? Acidic nature. The various soaps, various alkalis, sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, then other things, carboxylic acids, formic acid, formicum, acetic acid, vinegar, then the propionic acid, then further the tartaric acid, very complex acids are there. So, tartaric acid, from where we get so, different, different reactions, and what will be the pH value, that is also on the basis of the hydrolysis of salts, hydrolysis of salt, or the reverse reaction, the neutralization reaction, acid react with base and form the salt and water, and reverse, the salt reacts with water to form hydrolysis. That is the process of the hydrolysis. So overall, we can say all these four concepts are to be here to explain the acid base reactions, as well as we can say the functionality of these help us for the different life issues, different life reactions, as well as in also in the advanced technology. Because in case of the advanced technology, we are using the advanced materials, various oxides. So oxide formation, that will depends on the what type of reaction, what complex compound is taken. So therefore, acid and bases have the great values in advanced technologies. So this is all about